Guys and girls, watch this as a recording. Good morning, everyone else. What's happening? Let's rock and roll. Actually, we're gonna jump straight into it tonight. All right. So looking at the dollar, bounced out of his zone, jumped up, hit that weekly zone, kind of like I talked about, and that is where I'm gonna go short. Now I'm already short the U.S. dollar, Japanese yen. I just imagined this was going to be a little bit higher as the dollar pushed up. Now I have, and you guys saw this, it was 151.5. Now on the last live stream, that's where I did put my short order. I was hoping it would like just kind of jump up there, but we already like we wicked out, so maybe we're reversing right here, or not. So what I did do was I added a stop short right here. So if it jumps up, tags me in short, perfect. If it does break down, uh, then I'll be in short, and if it hits both, I'm just in a lot bigger. I do have that kind of planned out as far as risk management goes. Bitcoin still hanging out. Nothing to really talk about here. Kind of talking about this wedge. However, there is something to talk about when it comes to XRP. Uh, and because XRP got one of the biggest warning signs ever today, right now. Hey, I told you guys in the chat earlier, this is the biggest sign is I can scroll on Facebook and every other post is you should buy XRP. People that have no idea what they're talking about, they're just you should buy XRP because it's up. Congrats. Yeah, and you should. In fact, if you're taking that information, I think you should. I think that would be a great thing for you to do because somebody is likely trying to sell their coins right now. And a lot of people saying, "Hey, where would I put my stop loss?" All of that. I did sell my XRP. Now I bought back here, so I'm fine. I actually sold just a little over half, so got my money back plus a little bit more, and I'm gonna let the rest ride. But you know, I kind of almost just sold all of it, just right then and there. Um, as far as where would I put my stop, if you want to really tighten it up, 255. If you want to give it some wiggle room, 220. And really kind of because look at this, it's just kind of gone up, based out, gone up, based out, gone up, based out. This was your more volatile base, but really it kind of just takes this breather and continues. So as long as it's on that gain train, then full send. Who cares? Let retail buy it up, let them come in, let them send this thing to $10, and then sell. As long as it keeps doing that, I will still be in. In fact, I am going to put my stop at 220. Personally, that's where mine will be for the remainder. Now, I did just do a video on why I liked XRP, and I did I liked it down here. But I think we're in send it mode. We're just in parabolic. Everybody buys it in retail. That's how bag holders get created. That's how that 95% of the people that do this fail. That's what that statistic comes from. They see something like this, and then all of a sudden they just see it too many times on Facebook. So they put some money in. They say, I'm just comfortable. I'm comfortable losing that much. They never are. And then they buy. They have no idea what they're actually risking. There's just some delusion inside their head, and not because they're stupid. They just literally have no idea what they're doing, and you don't know what you don't know. But anyway, that's typically where the top ends up being. So I do think when it pulls back, it's probably going to have it's probably going to pull back much lower than 220, which is why I don't mind stopping out there. Also giving it some wiggle room up here. Jumping into the S&P, we had all-time highs today. Just another day, another all-time highs. But not really by much. Hopefully, this is not starting to die out. Looking at the news, let's see. Tuesday we have jolts, we have some job openings, and then crude oil. Normal Tuesday. Wednesday will probably be the more spicier one. We do have PMI. We have Powell. So as far as today, if you're watching this in the morning, I expect this to probably continue the grind up. I think things are going to get volatile Wednesday morning. Looking at the NASDAQ. Now that one sent it. I did close. Where was It was right here. I told you guys I was buying, so I bought QQQ calls and I bought a NASDAQ futures contract. I closed all of that today, not at the peak. But it was right here in the morning. Right when I told you guys in the chat, I was like, hey, we're hitting that zone. I'm gonna go ahead and lock it in. So it was a great futures trade. It was a great options contract. Um, and that's ultimately why I didn't trail that one. I didn't want lightning to strike. And the I don't know. There's just times where I wish I had a rule or a when I do this, you just made a whole bunch of money and the market just opened up. I was like, I'm going to take today's easy street. I'm going to hang out. And that's it. So I just locked in a bunch of money. I did grab some more Mara later on the dip, but today I was up so much in the first minute that I just locked it in, called it, counted it. But anyway, we finally got that break above this right here, and that's what we were really looking for, was the break out of this range. We kind of closed above, but didn't just give it right back up. Actually, just sent it. So it looks like tomorrow, it's not that I'm psychic or anything, but I bet it hits all-time highs. Who else do you know that can give you insights like that? There's all-time highs. We're probably gonna hit that. As far as how that leads into Wednesday, I don't know if I would. I kind of want to catch a knife. I kind of want to go short. Maybe I can kind of see. Maybe Wednesday morning's the dip. Powell comes out and saves us. Maybe it's the other way around. It might not just be worth a short. I think we probably get a little bit up. We're going to tag the all-time highs headlines, but then we pull back and kind of hit that zone. And that's where I want, and that's where I will buy the dip. But I kind of wanted to, and maybe I'm just getting greedy, play the short way down. That might be something we do in the morning later. I'll let you know. That might not be the best play at all, actually. All right, looking at the Dow, really just based out today. Now, the Dow actually looks like a decent just long play, kind of rallied based. We gapped up, but we sold back off. You would just go long. You'd put your stop right below these wicks. I'd just give it just a tad bit more wiggle room. And I think that actually would be a decent long. Other than that, if it broke that, I would wait for it to base out inside here, kind of make that bear flag reversal, and then that's when I would go long the Dow. What's a little Russell doing? Same thing, kind of a little bull pennant. We could probably get rid of some of these zones. Let's clean up the little Russell. I did see Tom Lee's back at it. He had some more call outs, I think. Let's get rid of these. Man, maybe we'd like the blue dash lines. What about every year? That's something I haven't thought about. But should I change the lines every year? We went from like a yellow dotted line, and sometimes, honestly, I just get bored, so I just change the lines. We're at a white solid line now. What should 2025 be? I wonder if there would be a use case for that. Quite possibly, we're looking at, Palantir zones. The zones I have on Palantir now are just brand new price action off of very recent price action. But maybe we would see, in this case, the older zones on different lines. Red, I don't like red. I don't like red and green. I don't want anything blending with the candles. The white has been the easiest to read. Yeah, you got a point. Might have to just leave it.